Lily finally got her horse. It's been quite the adjustment.
He's calmer than he was yesterday.
Is he?
A little bit.
Okay,
That's
that's good.
I don't think Apple's doing as much chewing as Hay does.
It's been a rough couple of days, his arrival. Old lumber from the remodel, just riddled with bugs, pretty much hollowed out, much of it. Boards came down our inner wall. Let me turn on the light, you can see it's there. Took this siding off and this will end up being sheetrock. This will be our finished area. We're still gonna have our unfinished shop area. Isn't that amazing? And all these horse stars. Were we destined to be a horse homestead since 1994 when this barn was built and never really used for horses? Workout area, furnace room, mud room coming in from the garage, large pantry, farm washer and dryer, farm kitchen, farm bathroom. Are you supposed to be in there? What are you doing?
What's this in here?
You guys see this? This is Lily's tack room. She's got a carpet down. She's got some homemade snacks for the horse. Brushes, extra hay bag, a light, sawhorse, her feed. A great little space for the one horse lover in our family. All right, horse crazy. Let's go do chores. We could haul the ones we suspect, or we could go get a machine.
We could go get a machine.
Okay, well guess what? The machine's way up there with the boys. Do you still want to do that? Okay, let's go. Are you gonna introduce them to the cows today?
Kinda, I'm just gonna walk him up there with a lead rope and just let him just stand there staring at it for a while. And then I'll put him back in his pasture.
All right. Y'all milked? Were you successful?
Yeah.
Can I take Salma and the milk?
Yeah.
I need to make yogurt. And I need to do minerals. Yesterday was our first time with the horse without a trainer, without somebody that knows what they're doing. This wind. Yeah, it was rough. To do better when he's walked?
No.
No?
Yeah. He won't try. He wants to move really bad.
He wants to go faster.
He wants to canter.
Warm down there?
Winter, and it's really cold and windy like this.
Yeah.
Don't you think it would be good to put a horse blanket on him until the sun came out and warm?
Well, I don't understand a horse blanket. It could be controversial, but I think if it goes
just
too
below zero.
Yeah, but
He's
then
used to having a horse blanket before below 40.
yeah, we got to let him develop his code.
Hell.
And then the problem with horse blanket, you put that on and off. It's hot and cold, warm and cold, too sudden, and you could get pneumonia.
But I want to do it too sudden.
Well, there's no way to not take a blanket off too sudden.
Well, I'll wait till it's warm enough outside.
And you definitely don't want him to sweat, because then once he's done sweating, that moisture can get cold. We'll talk to Miss Leslie about it, all right?
Okay.
Because I'm no cowboy. I do have some animal husbandry experience.
Yeah, but instead of building shelter for it, don't you think that would work?
Oh, in the winter, if you're not going to put him in the pole barn with people, he's going to be in a stall.
Yeah. We're going to carry all this stuff to the people barn and then take out all the rotten pumpkins.
Okay, what are you doing with it?
We're going to set it up for the Christmas party in
All
a
right.
few days. Well, the Christmas party isn't in a few days, but we're not going to set up for it.
Come here, I want to ask you a question. Last night, how did you feel about the horse?
I wanted if he would ever calm down
Yeah,
to the farm.
and you were afraid you might not ever be able to ride him again.
Yeah.
How do you feel this morning?
Better.
Okay, I'll let you go. You got to load. What you doing? Okay. You have some songs? Okay, you got gloves? All right. Are there any rotten pumpkins? Oh no, you're gonna have to wipe the table down then. Hey, don't just throw them here. They need to go to the pigs.
Okay, we'll make a pile here to go to the pigs.
Okay, but don't forget it. No, get them before they rot. We could put them in directly in Henry cart. Go to the
Okay.
pigs or chickens.
How do I put it in the back of the Salma?
Well, I gotta use Salma to go do the yoga before it gets cold. What you got into, Henry? Starter.
Oh, I have a thought. If
we wanted to, we could put this here, and then we could put the table long. With the bench along the back of the couch. You can put your thing over there.
We got rid of a shelf here. The files can go into the closet. And then we got rid of that ugly file cabinet over there. And you have some, we finally moved in.
I know, we finally.
I guess we said, oh, we're gonna have to stay here over the winter.
Well,
over the winter.
I think it
We
became
better get cleaned up.
unsustainable when we were like, when it's cold. I mean, it's like, it feels like 24 degrees outside.
Well, we can't live outside.
Right. So I feel like we've gotten to a point where we're like, okay, we better make it better in here for us or we're gonna go crazy.
Good job, Gideon. You're getting with it. Oh, wow. That's nice. Looks nice.
Yeah, I like that.
You wanna go? It's so cold. Okay. We gotta put on the second coat, which is not too keen. Come here. Let's do one more coat.
You will be so.
Yeah, it's so cold.
It's so cold, Henry. You got
Put your, yeah, this will feel good. Yeah, you're working. Sticking stars and pumpkins. We couldn't last. It is like 24 with wind factor, so. Plumber's here, HVAC's here, and Randolph's here. What you building today?
I gotta straighten them walls up in the kitchen, I reckon.
Okay. The garden kitchen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good deal.
Yeah. So you won't get dizzy standing in there.
Yeah. All right. Getting all those boards out? I see the plumbing has gone through the side wall. Randolph is going to be replacing these beams. Well, we're going to be putting them closer together because these are rough hewn and not even, and our wall doesn't need to be going like this. Thanks to Randolph, we're going to have a straight wall. Ductwork everywhere. This is good. They said Mom was to meet me down there, but I don't see her. Hey. She's on the phone.
On the island, so we are doing like a pony wall. I don't know if I'm saying it correctly.
Meeting with Rebecca is gonna have to wait. I need to get these minerals done. It's Mineral Monday before Lily's horse trainer arrives. Three things I noticed about this horse. One, it seemed so very full of energy, which is good. I mean, it seemed like raring to go, jonesing to go, which means it's in good health, it's got a good energy, but that can also be a bad thing if you're not careful. I know this one. The other thing was, when Lily got on, he just wanted to run. Did y'all get a bunch of wood up? How many totes?
3.
Dang. The third thing would be, it just was not as controllable as he was before.
I'm gonna go do it, okay?
You are?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Do the sheep shaw and the cows.
Right.
Thank you. I'm gonna check on Mom. You see, when we went down to get him, it was quite the opposite. He was quite pleasant, quite calm, quite still, and quite under control by Lily. She could control him with her voice.
Say whoa and sit tall. Good. There you go. He really listens to your voice, okay? So say whoa. Good.
Rebecca's down here. Big Daddy's down here. It's a meeting of the minds. We're trying to see if we should replace these outer
Because it's like dust on the inside.
Buggies.
You can see it
It's got
down there.
buggy. Now, these boards that they've taken off the outside, do they have the bug? And is it worth it to get all these nails out?
See,
Or do you
this
even
has
have
a
to?
little
Yeah, they're
bit.
buggy.
This isn't terrible. Like this one's not. It's got some holes.
That's good.
I wonder if we should do some sort of stucco.
Metal.
Metal.
Well, it'd be hard to hang anything on. It's kind of nice to have. Or we're not going to hang tools in the hallway anymore. We might not.
I have no idea.
Should we just leave it until it's no good anymore? Still got 10 years.
It's still solid about banging it.
Yeah.
It's just on the inside. It's
Yeah, let's just keep it. It won't be that hard to take it off.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
In 10 years. Gonna find out where the griddle is. Okay, there's no porch to walk on right now.
So, okay, so there's gonna be a wall. Comes out, we're doing like a wall. So I'm wondering if we want to do it like in this corner type thing.
We decided right out there. That's where the Blackstone griddle will go. Plumber will run a propane line to it, so we don't always have to change out the propane tank. She's upstairs with a meeting. Don't go up there yet.
But Papa, this list is gonna be here soon.
I know, but she's not here yet. What do you think? Boy, I'd love to get it out of this shed.
I forgot that was there.
Yeah.
We could use that one.
We have this pile,
Yeah, we got all this.
and we have this pile.
This is mostly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't see why that wouldn't be enough to do that.
Okay, let's
That'd be
do
a
it
good
then.
use for it, wouldn't it?
It would be. Can't think of more honorable use than put it on our house.
Papa,
Yeah.
did you mine?
Did you do the cow one yet?
Yeah.
Oh wow, you done?
Yeah.
Oh wow. I just walked way over there to here and you're done.
Yeah.
All right. I'll say this while I'm over here with these cows. The feeling I get a little bit with this horse, it's a big animal. The feeling that Lily must especially be going through when we first got milk cows and we were on our own with them. We had lots of experience with them before, but it's so much different when you're on your own with them. I don't think there's any way around it, but there's just this moment, and it may be a day or two that you're like, what the heck did we do? We're going through that moment. Hopefully we're on the tail end of that moment. Water wasn't frozen? Nice. It's that wind. One of our trainers is coming in just a few minutes. She's been a godsend. And hopefully she will help us answer that question today. Is Lily gonna be able to ride this guy? I think yes, but let's see. The trainer's here. Well, Lily, let's get your question answered, okay? Are you gonna be able to ride by yourself, right? That's the question, right?
Yeah.
We know you can do it with an expert like Lindsay. He's turned out, isn't he, Lily? Or did you bring him up?
we
He's
did.
turned out.
You did turn him out?
He's turned out.
Oh, okay. Well, we gotta go get him.
So he takes advantage of us, Leslie, not knowing what we're doing.
Yeah.
This is normal.
What was the first piece of advice from
You
your mom?
have to decide that you're the boss. You have to be the boss of the
Yeah.
horse.
What were the other rules?
Like she just gave her some tips on like how to put the bridle on, and she's like, she basically was telling me I need to get an area set up for her where she has like the lead lines attached. Yeah, I think that's part of it. Is like we're not really set up. We don't really know what we're doing.
But you know what, guys? This is normal. I mean,
I
you should have
know.
seen when we first brought home, and of course I know what I'm doing, but when we first brought home our first pony, when Nolly was 6 months old,
Oh my
it's
goodness.
like putting him in with the goats, and it was ridiculous. It was just,
Why was that ridiculous?
well, I mean, we didn't have
don't
anything
even
set up
know
for
that.
horses, and then at one point there was no shelter, so we took the garage and we put like a fort, you know, the panels,
Yeah.
and like put the horse in the garage. I mean, it was just.
I mean, people do what they have to do. to
Yeah,
get the
yeah.
horse.
You can tell he's relaxed right
Yeah,
now?
well, we had that one leg kind of rested like that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But look how he is around the children. He's just excellent. He's not gonna hurt anybody. At least not on purpose. First of all, she's gonna teach us how to tie this horse up.
You can practice over and over again without your horse. But like I said, I'm making the clause that we really got to be careful about this. Because a horse would rub its face on
yes,
it,
yes.
catch his halter,
Well, I want
try to remove the barn.
My end goal is either to clean this out
Yeah.
and
that's
do
a good
like
spot.
do the lead.
Cross ties.
Yeah, the cross ties.
Oh, yeah.
I like something behind them with cross ties.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't like it to be like a hall like that.
Okay.
So I like that.
Okay.
Wow.
you to get run over by the horse.
And then to tighten it, also one thing that I noticed when people first learn this is that they want to make massive loops. I know. You just want to be right there, don't you? So they'll be like, okay, here I go. You know, and then they're like, "Ugh, it doesn't look right. So little loops is important. You know, it's pretty much as small as your rope will allow, and you can still get it in there.
Okay.
Small loops, small loops. Yeah. And then how I tighten it is I like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Put a loop, make it small. Yep. Yeah, there you go. You kind of grab that muscle right here.
Okay.
And so that's like a good one if he keeps pushing onto you, and she can know it because if he keeps pushing forward. Good, yes.
See, now he's like chill.
And that's the thing is like with the horses sometimes I notice is that when you start to do some moves that kind of show him with your body that you're secure and you're not sort of to be pushed over, it's like they kind of start to fall into place.
Okay.
Leadership is something that's earned.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Because I remember always saying that to my students, but then kind of realizing like if this horse wanted to hurt me, even me as an adult, he could really be pretty mean. He could hurt me. Am I really the boss? Probably not.
Right.
But is he allowing me to be a leader because I've earned it and I've showed enough? And do horses want leadership? They do. There are occasional horses with stallions or certain mares that are like, no, I actually want to be the leader in all situations. And whatever that might be, maybe they're wild. Look at this. Just from a little bit. And it's like the more they feel under your leadership, the more they can relax because they do want leadership. They do want somebody to be in charge of like whether the lion's going to kill the herd or not. They do want somebody to be watching out over them. And if they feel like the people around them aren't there, that's good. Look at that big breath and then that chewing and licking.
Calm it down. Okay.
I swallowed. That's real good stuff.
Justin had said, he's like, I saw him in his element.
Good stuff.
And
the
he
head
was
dropping down
so chill, and he was such a different horse.
A little bit rude, but I'm gonna put up with it today because it's affection. And again, like some people don't like this at all, and some people think it's hilarious, and they'll go, you know, and give their horse their back and let them rub. You know, it's you have to decide what's rude to you.
Do we need?
But like for your mom, just might push her over.
Right. Do we need to give him something to rub on?
Well,
Like a brush, like screw a brush to
I mean,
the
I'm
wall?
sure he would like it. I don't know that you have to, but yeah, you got it. He wants to give it to you. It's just awkward. You got it. You got it. Sometimes you need to like, this is what you do. You bend your leg. They're like toddlers. Like they really don't have a lot of impulse control, and like they might be all good, and then all of a sudden they're back to like panicking about something, you know?
Right.
But he's really good. Like I'm saying, like if it was at the point where I was worried, I'd be like, ugh, like you need to text the lady.
Right.
Or I want to talk to her. Like what's
Right.
going on here?
Right. That's what Lily even said to me. She's like, how come Smokey never does this? I'm like, Smokey's like 22.
How many times should he be out and exercising every day?
Like riding?
Or
like
walking?
turnout?
Exercising.
Or Lily walking
Riding
in?
around.
Yeah, well if
Distance?
he's on turnout, I mean he should exercise himself enough, but
Okay.
for connection and for just building that repertoire as much as she wants to twice a day. I mean,
Can
let's say
he-
you're riding, you might do your morning, you might do your ride in the morning and then walk him at night. I mean, since he's at your house and you're building repertoire, being with him as much as possible, I'm gonna ask him to move over. Being with him as much as possible is great. You can't really do too much.
Can you walk him down the road? Is that okay on his fifth?
That's how I started all my ponies.
Just on the asphalt?
Oh
it's fine?
yeah, oh yeah. I loved that with my ponies. I just thought that was such a good connection for them. Just in case he decides to just toe on off right now. He might. Parents, keep in mind that if this is down here, it's like a pulling cart.
Yeah,
You're not
'cause-
gonna stop him.
Yeah.
But if it's here, you can leverage.
Because right now he's loose. He could
Yeah, he's
technically
loose,
just walk
exactly,
off.
yeah. Now check it out, Lily. I like going over the nose. Some people teach this, but you're not gonna be able to ever reach that unless you teach him to put his head down, which is not gonna happen in the next 3 rides. So over the bridge of the nose, split the lip. Oh, good boy, did you see that? He opened his mouth for me. I didn't even have to put my thumb in. You see how he dropped his head?
Wow.
So let's give him props for the good things, right?
Wow.
He opened his mouth. All I did was I split his lip. So I could see. It's important that when you put your bit in, you don't smash it up here or smash it down here, because then he'll do this. Look, he's gonna be like, ah, because that pulled bit in the gum is gonna feel awful. So that's why I say split the lip, so you can be sure to put it in the right spot. There he goes, head down.
Head down's a submission, huh?
Yeah, exactly. And I kind of like putting my hand out or my shoulder and making it clear so that they don't just do it like anywhere random and kind of being like, I'm kind of okay with my horse doing it.
Are you okay with that, Lily?
I don't know. Sometimes.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And you can
gotta
also
pick
have
one or the other, don't you?
yeah, you can have a way of being like, I'll put my hand here and I'll let you do that. You know what I mean? But don't do it against my body. Does that make sense? So like your head's itchy, okay, you can do this, but you can't do it against my body. Does that make sense? So you can have like a happy medium. I could do this. See? Look at him. You're so funny. Okay, does that make you feel better?
Sweet boy.
Yes, he is.
Does he like that bit okay?
I'm still trying to figure that
I
out.
ordered the bit and it was supposed to be here by 8 and
Yeah.
then now
And then
it's like
delayed.
11 a.m. You know, I was like, darn
I
it.
did it right.
What's different about the bit you bought, Rebecca?
It's just a different
Link, yeah.
It has a different, it's just different. I
Yeah,
don't know.
it's really
She knows.
different in a lot of
She
different
told me
Oh,
ways.
she
about it.
recommended
Yeah.
it? Okay.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I did it.
And I can, when we have the bit out of his mouth, I can show you guys a little bit of a difference between links and not having a link. So this does not have a link. It's just, so when it breaks, as we call it breaking, right? When it means when it bends, it bends like this. So there's going to be tightening in the jaw, and then there's going to be a point, right?
So this one that you got me, it kind of had like a middle in the middle, so it doesn't break so sharply.
And I've always liked that. I just personally like that for my horses.
What does lunging mean?
Stay out here with me. They're gonna go in a circle with him.
That's lunging.
Correct. She's letting him out slowly. She started.
I got a lot to learn if I'm gonna be a horse dad.
I'm learning so much. I didn't really need another part-time job. But that's why we have Leslie, because she's like, I'm texting her daily and
Yeah.
she's helping us so much.
Yes, yes.
Very reasonable. You're right.
Just like that, our soccer field turned into a horse ring.
Canter.
Oh, look.
What a perfect boy.
Wow, she's just speaking it and he does it.
Automatic. And
See, don't you worry, Mama.
I just worry. It's like, it's a big animal.
We got to get her started and then Lily'll just be doing this. Just like Leslie.
Is like, I don't know what I'm doing. So, I mean, I'm thankful for all the trainers and all the people that are helping us, but it's still just very overwhelming but I mean, like when we first brought our milk cow home, I mean, like we did have cow experience,
Yeah.
and it was still like so nerve-wracking.
That's-
So,
All the experience in the world don't do nothing until you have one by yourself. By yourself.
and you're it.
Then it's real.
And then you're like, oh man, I'm it. I have to do it. Look at even Jonah. Jonah's interested.
He's a secret cowboy over there? Secret equestrian? You gonna go on an English hunt? He'd probably like that.
if he was much more dead, you would be hitting 2 years and you'd be like, it's getting kind of boring, you know? You'd be like, this is kind of like a school horse thing, like he's too robotic. The fact that he's got a little bit, he gets a little spicy, just shows us that you're gonna probably have a nice long life with a horse that wants to ride. Nothing is more, especially as you get better, nothing's more kind of like when your horse like doesn't seem to want to do the ride. It gets a little like after a while. Like a school horse, that's a different thing. But I'm talking like you're trying to go on a trail ride, you're trying to go in the ring, and the horse is just like walking like it's walking to its grave, and you're just like, okay, well, like glad we're here together. You know, it's kind of like discouraging. So I like a horse that's a little like up, because then you're like, yeah, like let's do this together, you know? The difference between riding Wyatt out and riding him in the ring, right? In the ring, he's like,
because Wyatt doesn't love the ring.
but then like out, he's like, and he's
having
all
fun.
about it, and he loves it, and he's obedient. But then in the ring, he's just sort of like, for riding, because obviously at a show, they don't like when you talk to your horse. But for when you're out here, the and down stuff could really be helpful if he feels kind of spazzy. Right? And look, he even read my mind. Seriously, I was about to open my mouth. Canter.
Is that our lead rope, lunge rope?
No, that's
or
hers. We're gonna buy
we
one.
definitely have to get one of those.
Okay. Canter.
I think it's better the other direction.
Yeah, totally right.
So what direction is this?
To the right.
To the right. So he's left. He's left-handed.
Watch out, Bubba. This is the right leg canter.
Yeah, 'cause the right leg goes out further.
Oh, and then you do the left.
That's the left leg canter.
Hey, can I show you guys how to do a really good lunge? So what I do is I'll get the rider to stand here, right?
Uh-huh.
And you'll bend like this, okay? And you grab her kneecap
Kneecap.
and her ankle sort of area.
Oh, okay.
And then you're gonna boost her straight up as close to the horse as physically possible until she lands on her tummy.
Nice.
And then you're gonna back away.
And then
she
she
swings
can
her lip.
swing
Yeah.
it over.
So that you're not sort of like half holding
I
her.
know, because I'm like,
I know. And then if the horse did something in that moment,
Yeah.
you're both like, you know,
well,
like,
that was part of yesterday too.
Yeah.
But my mom sent
Yeah.
me some wooden plans for a
oh, nice.
to make a wooden.
Did you guys see that? He moved, I said stand, and touched him, and he put his foot right back into spot. So that was good. I just wanted to point
Yeah.
that out, like that little moment.
Somebody's trained him well. It's going much better today. Is it because he's getting used to it, or is it because we have a spur here. You guys can't see it in the camera, but she's smiling. Lily's smiling now. She was really afraid she'd never be able to ride this horse. She's riding him. She's riding him. How's he riding?
Doing good. Yeah.
Pretty good?
So we didn't ride him to the barn because we want him to understand that there's a division. You don't get to just walk up to the barn like that.
Yeah.
Like how many times our ponies have blasted out the gate at Mills River.
Yeah.
So naughty.
Grandma taking y'all down? Yes. Good, because I don't have a car.
You know?
I walked.
Why'd you walk?
I get to exercise. Let's get a good one here. Here you go, Miss Leslie.
Thank you. That's awesome, guys. Wow. Wow. Yeah.
That's a big one.
Is that a Christmas turkey or what?
Probably, yeah. We totally will double it up.
Yeah,
well,
whenever turkey.
I love it because we'll do the turkey, and I personally really love turkey. Like, I can eat it pretty frequently. But then, you know, all the things that happen after, right?
Yeah.
Like the creamy pasta and the soup.
Shall we do a quick walkthrough on our way to lunch? He makes it quick work, folks. Already got this wall down. Good job. It's going pretty good for you?
Yeah.
Good. We got vents everywhere. Lunch. Hodgepodge of leftovers. Look at that. That's a carnivore delight. Pork rinds, taco meat, steak and onions, eggs, a little bit of cabbage, a little bit of avocado. I want you to see what you showed me earlier, Dara. You gotta show them. Anybody recognize this? Let me see it, Jonah.
Wait, that's peak.
Let me see it.
I know it's wrong. It's not 100%.
So, does anybody recognize this? That's the inside of our future house. The designer has laid it out. Yeah, you guys send the pictures. So you think Lily's got this?
What? You
She'll ride the horse. I think I'm wind chapped.
Oh, yeah, you might be. Yeah, she's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine.
Got this.
It's gonna be fine.
This is real experience.
We're on the learning curve.
It's steep.
It's like this with everything.
It is. Yeah.
It's gonna be okay.
She'll get it. Especially big animals. They have the biggest.
Well, and this is the biggest for her size that she should ride.
Yeah.
So we kind of got the top end.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But it's gonna be good because we're gonna have longer with him
Yeah.
in the long run.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be great. And he's been here since, let's see,
Yeah, I know.
Saturday. It's for full days. Let's count full days. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We're on day 30.
Wow. Okay.
So, and he did great today.
Hang tight. I want to ask Lily what she thinks. We're gonna get him out to introduce him to the cow.
It's a good thing I rode him earlier, so it's a bit calmer.
Nice. What do you think he's gonna think of these cows?
He's probably just gonna stare at them for a while. And then, yeah, as soon as he starts eating grass, I think he'll be calmer. It might take him a while to just stare at them because he's never seen the cows before. Well, I led him up the access road a few days ago, and he could kind of see them. They were up higher, and he was like probably a couple 100 feet away from them, but he did see them.
Hey Lily, you think you can ride him in our Christmas parade?
Maybe if we go pretty slow, and I'll do trot and canter
Okay.
if he's calm.
I'm hearing that clomping. It sounds like I'm at a parade on Main Street.
I don't know how fast.
Cows are gonna be curious too. Our goal is to
Watch out.
be able to let him out with the cows
He's gonna be going a little
when
fast.
Lily's not riding him. That way he'll have buddies and he'll be in the rotational grazing system, which will get him off his parasites, which will get more manure on our pastures. They're coming. Honey, gosh, you're a balloon. Look, Dud could care less. He's over there, he's not even looking. That didn't smell him, see him?
Stand.
This one's backing up, that's a good sign. You think we got alfalfa?
He's relaxed, you can tell by his leg.
Yeah, oh yeah, is that how you tell?
Stand.
Let him have a little. That cow's jumpy. That's a good sign. We don't want these cows to challenge him, do we? Stud says, what's going on? He's so chill. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. Stud's kind of on high alert. Oh, now Peaches sees him.
He's like, uh-oh, there's the bus. Oh no, I can't be the bus no more.
No, here he comes. Let's see what he does. What are you doing? Let's go. It's getting cold.
Come on, buddy. Let's go back. It's a lot calmer than when on Friday, definitely. He like twice as better. He's like, but we just got out like a minute ago.
Lily, has your confidence grown?
Uh-huh.
What do you think?
I like Peaches.
Of course, yeah, you like him. The question is, you gonna be able to ride him on your own?
Like without anybody?
Yes.
Right now, no. But eventually, yes.
Are you feeling better than you were last night?
Yeah.
A little more confident?
Yeah.
Here, give me 5.